2022 readily puts on display the disdain the elite hold for the common man, and I see moments of hopeful change with the resistance to government and their allies, such as the protests in the Netherlands, Italy, and elsewhere. I'll be bringing it to South Africa this time to talk about the arrogance displayed by out-of-touch wealthy people, often women, in CA, the third world equivalent of CNN. I was meant to do this a week ago, but my life is eventful, unfortunately. No, not actually a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Yes, 2 weeks ago. And as I mentioned before, my life is eventful, the worst way is possible.
There are two key elements in terms of managing the escalating cost of living at the moment. So one is to obviously look at your income, and the second is to reduce your costs in terms of variable expenses or your fixed expenses. So when I look at things like your variable expenses, there are things like meat, as an example, all right? A fantastic protein product, but also escalating in the costs. So try and think of alternatives to your great protein foods, as an example. Another thing is subscriptions and memberships. You know, a lot of us have Showmax, we've got DSTV, we've got Netflix, we've got Disney Plus, for that matter of fact. So you want to ask yourself, okay, in a weekend, how much can I really binge watch?
Are you saying pick one?
Pick one, yes, for starters. And if you can't pick one, lose them all together, at least up until a point where you can afford it from your discretionary income. So it's about doing what I call a financial diet. Look at your expenses, you know, look at your expenses, interrogate them honestly, for that matter of fact, and cut out on the things that are luxuries or things that you can definitely do without.
She exemplifies black excellence and female excellence, given her inability to account for why the cost of living in South Africa continues to rise and how inflation is impacting the average South African citizen, which makes a solution of cutting costs until you're able to afford to purchase so-called luxury goods and services impractical, because the current economic trajectory for the country, thanks to our ruling black supremacist and communist political party, the ANC, supported by malicious ideologues and useful idiots, will have us sacrifice it to the point of starvation. Though I'm not surprised by this, given she is a financial planner, the average salary being 15,830 Rand per month, yet with how she presents herself, a wig, makeup, fake nails, jewelry, and well-dressed, coupled with how she really talks about cutting costs by removing meat and streaming services from your expenses, suggests she possibly earns more than 30,000 Rand per month, perhaps even 50,000 Rand, which means she earns more than half the country and falls into the 1% of highest earners in South Africa. Thus I propose to her this: sacrifice your wig, makeup, fake nails, jewelry, outfits, and become a financial planner of merit. Then we will consider sacrificing meat and streaming services to make up for the criminal incompetence and inadequacy of South Africa's black government. If you liked the video, like, subscribe, and if you didn't, you can dislike as well.